Hey everybody, welcome to the Gore View podcast. We thought we would just do a little watch along here, for the last 20 minutes. See how we go. I'm ready to go out. I can't do any watch alongs past lunch because I'm ready to go. Take these glasses off. I wonder if my co-host will join, the boss man. I think he'll be joining. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. But all I know is that I'm ready to go. I'm ready to head off after lunch. We'll get a scoreboard up for you. We'll get a scoreboard up. Okay. 4-1. So there we go. We've got the board up 4-1-8. Actually, can we get the batsman? One. 72. There we go. We've got our scoreboard. India at 4-4-1-8. Jarrell is on 1. Gill is on 72, not out. Rorican is the bowler, 3 for 81. Oh, I won't put that in. 110th over. First innings. Rorican bowls on middle stump, defended by Jarrell. Rorican straight away comes in. Game, same shot as the last ball, defended straight back to Rorican. Rorican comes in, outside off, through the cover drives for a single. There we go. That's much better. There we go. That is much, much better. Oh. It's a nice sunny day. I've got my curtains open, so it is a bit bright. Rorican comes in, outside off, defended by Gill for no run. 4 for 119. So we'll give I could give a little recap of what's happened, but I will be doing a review at the end of the day's play. But the big talking point today was the run out between Jaiswal and Shubman Gill. Jaiswal was not happy with Gill. He stayed at the crease for probably a good 35, 40 seconds. Not happy with Gill. So apart from that, it's just been domination, hasn't it? Really domination. Greaves comes in, outside off, left alone by Jarrell. Left alone. Good crowd in. Better crowd than it was yesterday, probably being a Saturday in India. But this is a good crowd. Good people are in. Greaves, a medium seam. Comes in, good swing, middle stump, smoked by Jarrell, straight to the fielder. Nice shape. The West Indian bowlers have been getting shape with the new ball. Probably other days they probably would have got wickets, but they are getting some shape with the ball. Greaves comes in outside off, full of ball, defended by Jarrell for 2. We will update the scoreboard every over. Oh, we thought we could fit in 20-minute live. 20-minute live. Greaves comes in, bowling 130 Ks, not express. Bouncer, Jarrell just slaps that down to slips for no run. So he's bowling about 125, 130, so it's medium at the moment. Greaves tried a bouncer there. Jarrell was going to play that off the back foot, but adjusted very nicely. The pitch is very slow. It's good over by Greaves so far, actually. Comes in, that's a bouncer, and Jarrell nicely plays that. Oh, that's bad fielding. That is 4. That is not good fielding by Phillip. He dropped an easy catch earlier in the day. That's some poor fielding, but a really good shot by Jarrell. So that was a bouncer, or actually a proper bouncer. Jarrell onto the back foot, so he's expecting it. Controlled it really nicely. 1 bounce, and that's really poor fielding by Phillip, who's bowled pretty well and has fielded terribly. So, no, he just went over the ball, didn't he? He just got nowhere near it. Not a good effort, which is a shame because West Indies fielding has been pretty good. They were good against Australia. It's just that their batting was the problem. But you know, this game, their fielding has been poor. Greaves outside off, defended by Jarrell. That is the end of the over. So Jarrell goes to 6. And India 4 for 223. 223. There we go. Mr. American's average. Average is 10 against Pakistan. 3 matches for 19 wickets. Australia 86.2, 5 wickets for 5 matches. South Africa pretty good as well. Again, with spin, averages 22 for 8. So 2 matches, 8 wickets. American comes in there outside off. Gill plays a single. So interesting that. Very good in Pakistan. That was after the Pakistan highways and whatnot. When they made flat highway wickets. South Africa as well. That's not too bad for a spinner. In South Africa, average is 20 for 8 wickets. It's pretty good. Rorican comes in outside off. Oh, a little bit of a mix-up between Jarrell and Gill. We saw that with Drysdale earlier. Jarrell saying yes and Gill saying no very quickly. Not his call. I don't know why Gill is not. That's not his call. I don't care if you're the captain or not. That is not his call. Goes past the wicket on the non-strikers end to mid off. That is not your call, mate. Whether you're captain or not, if Jarrell decides to run there and runs himself out, that is not Gill's problem. That's Jarrell's problem. Jarrell should just go with it. So I don't know why he's saying no. That's running between wickets 101. Does not matter if you're a captain. Does not matter. The ball goes behind the non-striker stumps. It is the striker's call whether to go or not. The non-striker just goes. Then if the striker gets runned out, that's his problem. And that was the problem with Gill and Drysdale. Drysdale wanted to go. If he gets run out, that's his problem. Gill has no right to send him back, captain or not. Working the last two deliveries, working outside off, and they're being defended by Jarrell. So just one off the over. Just because you're captain does not mean you get to dictate who runs between wickets. It is simple running between wickets 101. It's very simple. Not matter if you're captain. Ball goes behind the non-striker stumps. The striker will say yes or no, and you run. Now, if Drysdale would have ran and then halfway said, you know what, I'm going back, that's all on Drysdale. But once he's committed, the non-striker should go. Because he's not going to get run out, because the fielder from mid-on, mid-off is going to throw out the stumps that's closer to him, isn't he? So I don't know why Gill is saying no to these. See, that's bad running between wickets, captain or not. I think Drysdale went on with it a little bit. I can understand Drysdale's. There's now two spinners on from each end. Now Perry comes on. I can understand Drysdale being upset and animated. Sorry. Probably they're a little bit too long. You just have to accept them, mate. But I can see where he's coming from. Good cut shot by Gill into the covers for a single. It's a big score. It's a big score. I reckon they might want to bat all day today, India. It's only day two. Well, if Gill is on 150, 160 at the end of the day, you might want to go into day three, declare around about lunch. Especially if this pitch breaks up anyway. It's very good to bat. It's very good batting pitch. That's good fielding there. Who's that? That's by Jordan Seals. It was a cut shot by Jarrell. If he beats the fielder, it was 4. It's a very good pitch. It's a very good batting pitch. So I don't see any point of declaration. And with all due respect, if West Indies get bowled on this pitch for less than 100, well, maybe Test cricket isn't for them. So I don't see any reason why Gill would declare anytime soon. I think they'd want to get 600, 650, declare on day 3, probably after lunch or just before lunch. Get 3 days to bowl out West Indies and the pitch will deteriorate. Only bat once. Well, to be honest, if India gets 600, they're only going to bat once. So, because if let's say hypothetically West Indies get 600 themselves, they're going to take two days to get that. So India will look like they'll only bat once this game. If people are running about while I'm wearing glasses, it is actually bright. I've got my curtains up. I've got a sliding door, just probably only 5 meters away. So where Warrican is bowling net is starting his run up now to the crease. So it's not that far. I've got my sliding door open. The sun's coming through. It is quite bright. It's a lovely day in Australia. That is where I'm from. It is 23 degrees Celsius. A lovely day. It's about time in October anyway. It's not this cold in October in Australia. Oh, there's some spin there from Morrican. So pitches on off stump and then it exploded. So we saw that yesterday with a couple of balls with KL and to Sai. So that just exploded there. Now it'd be interesting to see if that is just a once-off thing, or that will happen quite frequently. That moved a long way, and that's a very good take by the keeper as well. Stayed low, feet apart, to give him good balance. That's a well good take. Rorican comes in again. Cover drive by Gill. Can't beat fielder at the short mid cover. Cover mid, whatever you want to call it. He's in pretty close. Looking for a scooped drive. Rorican bowls a bit flatter. It's a poor ball, easily defended. Most wickets by spinners for West Indies. Ross and Chase is 6 on that list, and Rorican's 8. You got a silly, a silly point, but you call that back pad, but on the left hand side. It's good bowling by Rorican. At the end of the over, we're going to update the scoreboard. Jarrell on strike. 2 spinners operating. Yeah, so Rorican did that a couple of balls, but they were like, he didn't do that frequently. It was only twice that the ball exploded, but we saw another explosion there with the turn. Perry comes in. Middle stump, defended away to square leg. Good off spin. So that's an off spin. Oh, okay. So that ball hit a dirt, and the dirt came up, but it didn't spin. That was interesting. So a puff of dirt did come up with that ball that Rorican bowled, but it didn't spin. But the previous one did, and it didn't hit, like a puff of dirt didn't come up. So that's interesting. So that's what we call an uneven pitch. And if I'm Jadeja, Patel, or sorry, not Patel, Yadav and Washington, I'm going to love that. So most wickets by a spinner by West Indies. Lance Gibbs, 309 wickets, an average of 29 is topping that list. Fair effort. That's a good effort. And he actually leads that by a long shot as well. So Sonny ran to him, 158 wickets. That's a huge gap between first and second. Ross and Chase is on 88. Perry short ball, cut away by Jarrell. Good old Carl Hooper, 114 wickets, average of 49.4. Solomon Ben, if you can remember Solomon Ben. Chris Gale's on that list as well, 73 wickets. He comes in at 9, an average of 42. Perry comes in, middle stump, nicely defended. A little bit of a mix-up between Gill, just a little bit. He smiles. You know, both batsmen kind of stop in the middle of the pitch there, but no problem. That is lunch. That is where the watch-along ends. So 4 for 427. Gill not out on 75. Jarrell not out on 7. I'll be busy all day, so I won't be doing any more lives for today. But I will be doing a review. So here's a little mix-up. Yeah, again, Gill not sure. So whose call was it this time? This was Gill's call, and this time Jarrell was hesitant. He wasn't sure. Jarrell's call. So I reckon the Indian batsmen need to learn on how to call and to understand where the ball goes, whose call it is. But that is lunch. Like I said, summary: 2 wickets for 109 runs, 26 overs. That's pretty good. Overrates are never a problem in India, nor it should be. If there's an overrate problem in India, then that's probably an indication of you. Good run rate, 4.19. That's good. Excellent run rate. So yeah, there's Drysdale. Drysdale and Gill's taking off his gear. Drysdale in his blue uniform, like his blue jumper, team uniform. So there we go. All right. Thank you for watching the watch along. And we'll see you today at the end of this game. I'll be doing a review, probably not straight after, probably a little bit while, but there will be a review after the day's play. So yeah, not a bad session there. All the wickets have came from one spinner. That's Warrican. Oh, you feel for KL and Sudarashan, don't you? They really got bad balls, didn't they? Exploded off the pitch by Warrican. It's really a shame. But anyway, thank you for watching and goodbye for now.